Not too long ago, we were all talking about that 22-year-old mixed martial arts prodigy Sage Northcutt, or as many of his fans know him as, Super Sage. But what happened to Sage? Seems as if his career just vanished as quick as it was. What many don't realize is, he is actually still very active in the world of mixed martial arts today. Since age 4, Sage had been training MMA and actually competed worldwide. Even at such a young age, there was no doubt in anyone's mind that he wouldn't one day make it big. At only 9 years of age, became the youngest person ever to be on the cover of Sports Karate magazine. He was inducted into the Black Belt Magazine Hall of Fame at the age of 15 as well. I think it's safe to say he was always the cool kid at the lunch table. After maintaining an incredible youth record, an unbeaten youth kickboxing record, a couple huge wins at Legacy Fighting Championships, notably 44, he signed with the UFC. Northcutt had always looked promising, and now he was on the main stage. His debut was against Francisco Trevino at UFC 192. He won via technical knockout TKO in 57 seconds. 2 months later, he fought Cody Pfister at UFC Fight Night 80, another win via guillotine choke in the second round. Northcutt had lived up to the hype. Kinda. While these were 2 wins, nothing really stood out. Super Sage Mania appeared to have some red flags. Eventually, he would end his UFC career with the record going 11-2-0. His only 2 losses due to Brian Barberina in his welterweight debut and to Mickey Gall at his second welterweight bout. Despite his 11 wins, those 2 losses really exposed a lot of his weaknesses. He appeared to be somewhat of a panicker who struggles under pressure. His grapples also seem to just be abysmal. There was nothing about this guy that said, hey, I'm the next big thing. His last fight was at UFC Fight Night 233 against Zajac Otto. It stood as his final win with the UFC, as his contract was set to expire. A few months passed by, and Sage appeared on the Ariel Helwani show, where he had confirmed that his contract did indeed expire and he was now listening to offers. The free agent would notoriously sign with one championship, the Singapore-based mixed martial arts Muay Thai and kickboxing promotion. It's considered to be the largest global sports media property on the continent. Good on you, Sage. Good on you, boy. In many people's opinions, including our own, this was an opportunity for Northcutt to prove himself once again and hopefully one day find his way back to the UFC. It went very, very wrong. Sage Northcutt made his promotional debut against Cosmo Good Boy Alexandre in one championships, entered the Dragon. 29 seconds later, Super Sage lost to a knockout. Not only was this his first loss via knockout, but the knockout left him with 8 facial fractures. This of course led to vast and heavy surgical repair and some time off, or so I hear. And too many? That's that. That's the story. That was Super Sage Northcutt, the 22-year-old mixed martial arts prodigy we were all so very excited to witness. But wait, there is more. Post-surgery, UFC President Dana White made a bold, kinda true, statement. White believed it was in Northcutt's best interest to hang up the gloves and call it a day. He stated,
Hopefully the people surrounding him listen to me before he gets seriously hurt.
White stated he would like to see him retire, even if it was at such a young age.
The sport isn't for him.
He added, Sage, understandably, did not take kind to UFC President Dana White's words. He later responded back,
For him to say something like that after that injury, I don't understand the exact logic of why he would say something like that.
In his defense, it was a very gruesome injury. For 8 facial fractures, the surgery alone took over 9 hours. Even Joe Rogan stepped in to say the matchup was horrendous, and many were angry and upset with one championship for putting the newcomer up against kickboxing veteran Cosmo Goodboy Alexandre in the first place. Sage also stated how White has lost many fighters and would like to see him return. This comes off as a bit of a hot take from a pretty cold flake in the world of mixed martial arts fighters, if I may so say. As time went on, Northcutt announced that he would be moving down to featherweight to compete instead. In an interview, he is quoted saying,
"I learned my lesson about fighting a weight class too big. Going back down to 155, and it'll be better for me."
I think we can all agree with him for once on the statement. Lately, Sage has been reportedly feeling healthy again and is looking to compete soon, or so sources close to him have said. According to him, he's been pretty held up though in Texas. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, he has spent a great deal of time training with Team Alpha Male in California, but allegedly due to the virus, travel has become harder for him. Super Sage Northcutt's career was nothing short of unique. While now it seems to appear as drama, roadblocks, and to many, excuses, it still may not be over. He has talent and is still young. Dana White could be the one with a more serious and realistic approach, however. Maybe it is time to hang up the gloves there. Denial is the hardest part, but accepting it is the first step, Sage.
If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content just like this, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. By the way, we have a Bench King shop with all the best merchandise on the planet. Thank you. We'll see you next time.